Hi, my name is Giridhar, and I'm one of the co-founders at Parkment. Um, to give you a little background about myself, I was born and brought up in Bangalore, studying in Bishop Cottons, and then went to Sheharipuram for my college, PU, and then did my engineering in Ramaya. And over the last 3 decades, we have seen how Bangalore has grown over the last 3.5 decades. And it's sometimes heartbreaking to see how the kind of chaos that has been created. Though our population has, our whole population has increased, the roads have remained the same, the traffic has increased, the chaos has increased, multiple things. About 5 years back, me and my other co-founder, both of us were speaking, and he came up with the idea saying that is there a problem? Is there a way in which we can solve this particular problem, which is the problem of parking, right? So what we have observed is whenever we go on congested roads, there's almost 20 to 30% of the roads that are being occupied by vehicles that are being parked. And though, first of all, our roads are very congested, and on top of that, we are utilizing those roads for parking, that further diminishes the amount of area which the where the vehicles can move around, let it be Jayanagar, JP Nagar, Church Street, Brigade Road, wherever that is. So, is there a way in which we can address those problems? Is what we kind of thought about. And when we went and did our research, we saw a few parking digitization companies that came into this place, which is Park Smart or Park Plus, Parking Rhino, multiple guys. But then what they're essentially doing is to digitize the parking spaces. Now, digitization could help to a certain extent, but then those are not the solutions to the parking problem. So what we are proposing right now is to go vertical. That is, we are essentially trying to create more parking spaces. So how we are planning to do that is, it's pretty simple. In a place where you can park about 5 cars, we want to park about 50 cars by going vertical. Have anyone done this in India? Yes, there are multiple people who have done this. There are folks who have done this in Mumbai, in Pune, in Coimbatore, Chennai, multiple places. But the structures are very expensive. That's why they're not able to, come in over here. But then we do have a certain kind of a solution. Now, if at all we are having a solution, why are we not able to do that? Why are we not able to implement it? Is the question. So that's what we are trying to solve over here. So the idea is, let's take one very specific example. Let's look at Brigade Road. Now on Brigade Road on the left side, there are a lot of vehicles that are parked. There's one lane that has been allocated. Now, if at all we have to take them out, then we can imagine that the vehicles will be um, flowing freely in that particular space, right? So now where is the space to park those number of, let's say there are about 80 cars. Where can we park those 80 cars is the next question. Do we have an alternative space? Now there is no ground or anything which is about 20,000 or 30,000 square feet that is available to park all these vehicles. So by going vertical, we'll be able to accommodate all these vehicles. In Mumbai, there's a Godrej property in a space of about 300 to 350 square feet, where in a space where you can park about 5 cars, they have parked about 96 cars by going 24 floors high. This is done in Bombay, and they have implemented this in a residential complex, and that's exactly what we would like to do over here as well, right? So now coming back to the same case, if you look at the Brigade Road, now there are about 100 cars that are parked on the Brigade Road on the left side. Now why can't we direct all those cars to one small plot around, in and around the Church Street or Brigade Road, where all these cars can be housed? Is a proposition that we have now. Parking problem is something that is existent across Bangalore, and everywhere people are like, where is the space? Now we do have a solution where multiple people have implemented this across various cities. Now what we are proposing is hyperlocal parking structures. That is, a parking structure should be able to accommodate about 40 cars to 80 cars, and the space that is needed is a as simple as a 30 to 40, 30-40 site, that is in about 1200 to 1400 square feet. We should be able to house about 40 cars. If we are able to get about 3000 square feet, we should be able to house about 100 cars, and that is our target, and that's what we are doing right now. And that is definitely possible because people have done it, and all that we have to do is we have to work with the government authorities and get those compliances, and that's what we are passionately working towards. So we are looking to solve the problem of parking, enable charging, and also fix the last mile mobility for these commuters who are coming and parking in those spaces. Yeah, so that's about the idea, and looking forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you.